I'm Sherry Taylor with Nets Daily. I'm here with Lucas Kaplan, also writer for Nets Daily. We were here at the WNBA championship game tonight. The New York Liberty defeated the Minnesota Lynx to win their first WNBA championship in franchise history. Lucas, tell us what happened this evening.
Well, a fitting conclusion to one of the greatest basketball series of all time. I think if anybody watched all 5 games, they'd agree. Fitting as in it was very close and competitive. Not fitting in that it was really just a ugly, you might say bad basketball game. Teams went 5 of 42 from 3. It was not the beautiful game. Maybe makes it more impressive that the Liberty were able to pull out a win. First New York professional basketball championship since Dr. J 48 years ago. And the New York Nets. Beyond that, it was a ride, 2.5 hours. Biggest lead for New York was 5. Went to overtime. I mean, a fitting end to this series that was just a heart stopper. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, last time we talked about Jonquel Jones. She stood out again in today's game. She was the MVP of the game. What did she do in this game?
Yeah, I mean, she is going to be the finals MVP very deservedly. She won it because she played all 42 minutes in a really demanding role. Backed down Alana Smith when she could. Lan. And played all 42 minutes on offense and defense, rebounded, boarded, and Stewie and Sabrina couldn't get anything going on offense. And Jonquel Jones posts up when they need her. Late in the game in crunch time, they can't get her the ball still. The end of year 2, we're still talking about this, which is a little frustrating. But overall, she was just New York's most consistent star. She did what she does best. She made huge shots all series. And I am so happy for her after so many late playoff losses, not only to win a title, but to win finals MVP, and deservedly so.
That's right. She had 17 points. How did she get 17 points in with all the tough defense that the Lynx were putting on her?
Yeah, I mean, what she does, didn't hit as many threes as game 4, but offensive rebounds, backing up Alana Smith, who was hurt, playing through a back injury, just by being consistent and available. And again, 42 minutes from her season high easily. Just an incredibly taxing, physically demanding performance that she was able to provide.
Another key player, Nyara Sabally, Coach Brindello in her interview at the end of the game said that she knew at halftime that she was going to put Sabally in. What did she say about Sabally?
They played the Nyara, Stewie, JJ lineup, which they haven't done all year. And they've never played the 3 of them with Leonie Fiebich, a new addition to the roster. Game 5 of the finals, I mean, these crazy things happen. She ran the floor, she made great defensive plays, she got offensive rebounds, and in a game where the refs aren't calling much, maybe a little more for New York, we'll talk about that maybe. She's big and she's decisive with the ball. She catches it on the perimeter and she goes. And the reason Benijah Laney-Hamilton didn't play the last 15 minutes is because she was hesitant on offense. She didn't take open threes. And if you're not going to catch it and take threes, you might as well put Sabally in there who can get to the rim. And she did, and she made huge defensive plays in overtime. Just a fantastic story. The unforeseen, the unexpected hero. I mean, and she was that to a T.
Yes, and what Coach Sandy Brindello also talked about was that it was a long series. Everybody was getting tired.
Yeah.
So what I noticed was that everybody played their part. Sabrina shot the 3 that won the game in game
3. Yeah.
Game 3.
Yeah.
Stewart came in and led the team in scoring in game 2. Everybody was playing their part. What were you saying with that?
Yeah, just when you win a title in any sport, everybody on the roster has to have their moment. I'm a Yankees fan. You're seeing it right now. Everybody has to have their moment. And Kayla Thornton today, 22 huge minutes, unplayable for most of the series, comes in, and in a game like this where everyone's tight and there's not a lot of offense, you need somebody to just mess stuff up, to dive on the floor, to foul people, to hit somebody. Kayla and Nyara did that. Sloot was huge in game 1, even though they lost that. She was good in game 2 as well. Didn't play as much later in the series. Stewie, all-time performance in game 3, despite being bad on offense in games 4 and 5. Sabrina game 3, Sabrina game 2, JJ the whole series, Leo the whole series, Leonie Fiebich. They don't win the title without all of these individual contributions, and even then, they still almost didn't get it done. because of the Stars. The Stars didn't play that well, really. Sabrina and Stewie are on every billboard. They're in every ad. They're in every, they got their jerseys are everywhere. They were really bad for like a good amount of the series on offense, and Liberty won.
Do you think they were tired by the end of the series? Maybe that was it.
Yeah, I mean, certainly.
Off court at all?
No, I just, they're tired, but everybody's tired. You know what I mean? Everybody's tired, and they made bad decisions, and it was really disappointing. I mean, the Liberty did not deserve to win this game. They deserved it, but they did not deserve to lose. They easily could have lost. They call Stewie for a travel or not a foul on last possession. I mean, I can't emphasize enough being here how minuscule the margin was that they won this game. It's just an incredible series. Really the best maybe we've ever seen.
But it's a beautiful thing that New York walks away with their first championship, right?
48 years, 48 long years, and 19,000 people were here, whatever the number is. Every seat was packed, it was loud. I mean, it was a great moment for New York.
For women's basketball, the first women's basketball championship.
First women's basketball championship ever, but the first professional one in 48 years. And the Liberty original franchise, they played 27 years, 28 seasons, been in the finals now 6 times. It's been a long time coming.
Thank you so much, Lucas.
No problem.
Shara Taylor, Lucas Kaplan, Nets Daily.